Hello everybody, my name is...
No! This video is made by a group of Taylor students. Now look at this logo! Look at this logo! Look at it! To begin with bore pulse, we will need to understand what does that term mean. Pulse could be defined as a column bored into the ground so that structural loads above will be transmitted to the lower level subsoil. Usually pulse are used when soil is not suitable for other type of foundations, such as strip or trench. Soil's lack of suitability have four probable reasons. Low bearing capacity of the subsoil will be the first. Second will be heavy structural loads exceeding the soil bearing capacity. Subsoils such as clay are susceptible to moisture movement, as well as the presence of high water table. Piles as overall are divided into two types. Displacement piles and replacement piles are these two types of piles. Displacement piles is, we're not going to talk about it, but because I can, I will. Replacement pile is also known as bore piles and is named such because the soils are dug out and placed with in situ concrete piles. The reason why engineers prefers bore piling is because, wait for it, an existing building around the area wouldn't want to hear this kind of thing from morning to night. This is because bore piling is not as easy or does not have much vibration as much as driving piles. Bore piling is classified to two types: percussion bore piles and rotary bore piles. Percussion bore piles is suitable for small and medium-sized contracts of up to 300 piles in both clay or gravel subsoils. To put in on basic understandable terms, imagine the soil is being drilled into with a boring bucket. It's called a boring bucket not because it's boring, it's because it drills a hole. When a certain depth is reached, a temporary casing will be placed so the soil will not fall inwards. The drill continues until it reaches a certain depth. When the hole is made, reinforcement bars will be placed into the hole. And finally concrete and sludge will be poured into the hole. This is known as a tramite technique because the tube used to pour concrete and sludge is known as the tramite tube. Another one is the rotary bore piles. To understand rotary bore piles, imagine screwing a screw into a soil and then lift it up from the soil. A hole will be formed when the soil that was trapped in the screws are pulled out of the surface. After the hole is formed, the tramite technique is used again. There are more methods to bore hole for piles such as continuous flight auger, under reaming, drill-in tubes, and so forth. Bore pile is advised to use mainly because of these benefits. There is very little displacement and there is no risk of heaving. Soil can be checked and inspected. Length of pile can be readily varied at site. Piles of great length up to 50 meters can be produced. Large diameter piles with enlargement 2 to 3 times diameter of shaft is actually possible. Piles can also be installed without much noise. But of course, if there is a pro, there must be cons, and these cons are as such. Installation requires careful supervision and quality control of all materials used in construction of the piles. Method is cumbersome and needs sufficient storage space for material use. Construction of piles in hole where there is heavy current of groundwater flow or aeration pressure is very difficult. In conclusion, pile boring is one of very popular foundations used in buildings, but it should be reminded that this application should be used only when there are no better options left. Thank you and see you again.
Hey Darren, wanna know how this presentation will turn out to the audience? It's gonna be boring!
Yeah!